say they work pretty good.
Yeah.
I do like the ASU that will do EBRS and...
Well, you can Mars open some of the ASU stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Which I still don't understand why I
hadn't thought about
that on a handheld, but...
Well, I had mine that way too, because say you're in a flood and you need to talk to the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Who's up in North Dakota helping with the flood.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's a pretty fancy version of the Odyssey Tour. Part for the Durango should be here tomorrow, so we can have fun putting up. Figure out who won for all these other positions and everything. And eventually it'll go to the paper. We'll see. They didn't have it. I don't think they had the individual ones counted.
No.
They had to go back to the computer, kicked them out. And then they all went into a pile where they counted for that. Anytime somebody wrote somebody in, put the dot in there, set that valve aside. Put that. Eventually they'll go through all of them and check them all.
Yes.
We've seen it. One of our elections came down to a difference of 6 votes for a state senator. That's pretty close. Stupid thing going on down there. They get the temporary lights down. Up on the roof on one at Hardy's a bunch of times trying to work better.
So that's because they tried to keep Mickey Mouse with duct tape?
Yeah, pretty much that. Open the door, that'll let more air in. It's not the way it's supposed to work. Open it. Okay, it's open. Oh, it's cool. Now it's back being hot. Yep, that's the way it works. You're going to have to spend the money, have to come back out here and figure out why the Freon is leaked out again.
Because then you'd have to seal it to it.
Well, you need to seal it and then refresh
seal
it.
it, yeah, well, it's
But
called
then
getting a new
if it's
unit.
if it's older stuff,
They can't
you
replace
gotta
the...
replace the whole unit.
Well, like the one guy says, who's a service technician, he said that and he says, I don't normally get political, but they just put a new law in where the older Freon, he says, if we had it available, we could refill people's previous systems, put sealant in it, and it may or may not work.
Yeah.
He said the new rules as of this month, you can't refill the systems unless it's using the very newest version.
Yeah.
And he says the newest version changed to now where the newest version has a corrosion element inside that normally eats away at the material,
Causing leaks.
Yeah,
Bad idea.
and he says, I don't understand what they're doing with it.
Clowns that don't know what they're doing are in charge. Well, now they took down the things for Broadway.
So now they want to...
University of Broadway.
So they want this new stuff, which causes damage to the material, which is supposed to be more environmentally friendly.
Didn't sound like it.
He claims, but it eats away the stuff, causing damage. And if it's beyond a certain point in damage, they can't refill the system.
Well, the fire department's not bleeding hydrants now, it's the city folks.
There you go. It's because the fire department's not trained how to fix them.
Well, I thought they did a pretty good job blocking up that house to keep it from falling down when the guy drove through the garage. Those two houses are really taking a beating from
Yeah.
flooding from
You can't refill systems, he says, now, the older systems.
Yeah.
They're supposed to send whatever they have left into some environmental agency.
He's going to dump it in the back.
Who probably will dump it in, or whatever.
Some third world country will dump it.
Well, they'll send it over there so they can use it because it's still usable there. Something like that.
Yeah, should have went.
The claim is for disposal purposes, but they'll send it over there so they can use it, but they can't use it here.
Well, there's a lot of stupid stuff going on. There's no doubt about
So what he says is he said he has a whole bunch of this stuff left. So he's giving people, if their systems are low, since he's supposed to give this stuff up to the government anyhow.
Yeah.
He says, well, I can't legally charge them now for this, so he says, I guess if I see that they're low, I'm just going to refill their system, not charge them, then it's not on the books.
That's the way to do it, and then you got happy customers.
Well, for a while.
Well, until dies.
Until it dies, I'll have to get a new system.
Yeah, which won't be worth the crap.
I'm tired.
Tired? Me too. I was up at 6 on the radio picking up Japan and other things, trying to get. There was a possibility for Fiji or Malaysia, and I couldn't get those folks, but I did get some other folks in a couple of states. So I just played around with it for a little bit without getting too crazy about it. We can do it now, or Mom and I can do it later, whatever you want to do. Easier going down there in the car than it is.
Yeah.
Truck's going to be fun. Yeah, I was telling him, I said, we're down to 6 needles, it's kind of a problem. So thanks for the refill on the insulin, but I don't understand why the needles are so tight. did the same. They did the same thing too when they.
Because they're tightly controlled. That's why.
Well, yeah, but when I was, they're little teeny needles. I mean, you know. But just when they first gave me the stuff, they gave me the insulin, but they didn't give me any needles. I said, so what am I supposed to do with this? Well, you know. Well, we gave you like 6 or 8 needles. Remember, we got like 6 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, when are we going to get somewhere? Well, when we get somewhere. Another time we talked about getting insulin when we're out. What do you mean you're out? Really? Okay. That's interesting. That's something good that's going to come out when they manage to drop the price on that particular item. Yeah.
Well, you got a problem, and now there's something to deal with.
Yep. It's nice to have some help with that.
Side pockets.
Okay.
Because you got both even the side that had been sewed up starting to come apart. So yeah, this pocket here has a pretty good hole in it. Needs to be sewed up. And then the other side is the top part where the pocket had been re-sewed. Yeah. Is coming apart too. So.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
There is a beginning of a hole sort of down here.
So time for some more pants.
I mean, they're not. It's not coming apart, but it has it's a little hole right in between the seat, the coming together of the 3 different. Yeah.
I don't know if I can fix that.
No, I don't know if let me know.
Well, you got a couple more pairs of pants, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to get in the crisis and then have to get
No, I don't
get it.
want to.
Have to have them modified as well as fine.
Yeah.
But they
extended the sidewalks out further.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems kind of a farce in a certain way.
Well, yeah,
see
right
how
here.
they painted? See how they painted the street?
Right here, you can tell right back here. They extend that parking lot out. Yeah. So you just had more room.
Yeah.
Now over here, it's not as much. People used to, and they used to park at a 45-degree angle too.
Yeah.
Used to.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think the cars are bigger then than they are now.
Yep.
big as the trucks are.
Pretty much. This is the spot that really needs to be worked on because it's worse than the pilot. Basketball over there or something. Something. Bet they're having fun counting the balance. I had to put my ears in.
Friends just got their house paid off in Minot.
Yep.
Had a nice ceremony, everything. Had the people to the bank and they played with people that had sold her the house and everything, your nice thing. And then literally 2 days later, she says, and I got a call from the insurance company that I paid the house off, asking if I wanted to refinance.
You can't refinance what you paid off.
Well, so she said she paid off the house. And they didn't have a category marker for that.
Oh yeah, there was one.
In the insurance. There's either you're renting or you have a mortgage. There is no thing for owning.
We did that a while back when we paid off the trailer, and the guy said, "Well."
So when I guess on their records when they showed her now owning it,
yeah,
they called it, asked if she was looking to refinance.
I don't get it, buddy.
She told us this, I'm getting a new insurance company.
But you know, that's not the only outfit that's done that. We've had some other ones come up like that. Well, you can't own it.
She had Allstate.
Oh yeah. He said, you can't own it. I said,
I guess I'm going to State Farm now.
Yeah.
And it says, I guess after 25 years, you're losing me.
Yeah, because of stupid stuff.
There's a paid off house, like a $300,000 house.
Both your stuff's supposed to be ready, right?
Supposedly, yeah. That's just nuts.
How they are to write it.
Probably not.
I said, when we first got it, all we got was the insulin and no needles. I said, yeah. Doctors, and it depends on who's billing it too, how they do things and that. She said,
what's allowed this week versus next week now?
I don't know. I know when they tried to help get that price down on insulin, that was smart. It was ridiculously expensive before. I was starting to count needles going, well, we might be going back to once a day because we may not have the ability to do it. We've had this interesting drive here today with Mom. Some interesting houses up here. I guess I didn't pay attention to before.
shingle.
Oh gosh, that's a special type of cedar. Yeah, that would be rather pricey.
That's called frozen. That's a call the frozen.
Oh yeah, that's shingle shakes or something like that. Cedar shakes or something. Yeah, you'd have to have the frozen. Looks like we're having fun again up here.
Always.
Seems like it. Working on a sewer or something. So, something. Oops, got too close to the curb.
Watch it.
Thank you. Missed it altogether.
It's on a 4-way stop.
Yeah, my fault. Fortunately, he was paying attention. So.
This is the 4-way stop.
Yeah, they're chewing up all the stuff. They don't know what they're doing.
It's the time of the month.
Yeah. Bad spots that we have to fix it. Yeah, they should have known better to come this way. There's a number of places in town that they're working on. Got some dips in them to help run the water and channel the water. It's probably become interesting when you're trying to drive across it. size of those stumps are taken out. Pretty good sized tree. This one is sitting there.
Normal at noon.
Yeah, it is. I guess sometimes I forget how it is. Oh,
So
yeah,
that
they closed the lane.
Disney's gonna buy the NFL network.
Well, Disney's gone down the toilet. So
Yeah, well, they're gonna buy it.
we're going to be going the other way because that road's plugged.
The off-ramp
Yeah, something like that.
or 16th.
Yeah, something like that. We're gonna try something different. This is not gonna work at this time of day. Or we can just go around them all and go by the furniture store and go back around. Chewing this up too.